join me in welcoming the phenomenal Kareena Kapoor Khan. So let's start this. And then there's enough time for us to share.
I know so many of my fans and my fan clubs are from Saudi Arabia because I keep seeing them put pictures of me, and I get to know so much about myself also from my fans, which is
We welcome you, and we're just glad and we're honored to have you this time, and finally we can have a conversation.
yes, I'm looking forward to that.
You know what? Let's start this one saying with there's something very much in common between both of our countries, like Saudi Arabia and India. The family bond. It's really important to us. So, how much was your family involved in making you the Kareena that we all love?
I think everyone knows, of course, in India, family is the most powerful and purest form of any being, of any human being. And like you said, it's a similar culture in Saudi Arabia because we love our family, we do everything for our family. We take support, comfort from them. And I think for me, I would not be where I am if it wasn't for my parents, my mother and father, and of course my darling sister Kareena. She's been such a force in the Indian film industry herself. She's been also in the industry for over 35 years. And everyone, when her songs play, from Sona Kitna Sona Hai to songs, I think people just, it's just so foot tapping that you can't not dance and you can't not, think of love, and, you feel so happy. So, I think family is just everything to us.
You have to give it to Kareena. There's very few people can match Govind. Well, see, you started your career with Born, and then second year in 2001, you were in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham. And in the same year, you were in Ahsoka with Shah Rukh Khan. So the characters are just so different in both films.
From Refugee to K3G to Ashoka. Ashoka is such a special film. I think there are three films I'm so proud of because K3G, who goes without saying, it always gets this here because she was so fun-loving, and also Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham was also about loving your family, your parents, but her character just brought this, there was this feeling, this sass, this joy that everybody just wanted to see and, just fell in love with instantly, that till today, 2 decades later, I think everyone is still obsessed with that character. So people kind of, that's the level of connection that movie characters have on our fans, on the audiences, and I think I'm so lucky to, after that, get to act with Shah Rukh in Parvati's character in Ashoka, and I was just 22 years old, so it's such a special role also, and the music, and I love it. It's one of my most favorite movies.
It's a cult film like everywhere. It's beyond a cult film. Like it was a hit, and then it turned to be a cult. And even there is nobody like that. There's nobody who doesn't like that. And then Lata Mangeshkar's voice in Kabhi Khushi, the music.
Those were the films that I think everyone is missing even today. Everyone wants to see those kind of movies like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. I think people are still craving for those kind of movies. So hopefully soon.
But see the range for you to be second year in the industry, and then these characters, they're just so diverse. Was it intimidating? Was it easy? How did you navigate through this?
I think I've always wanted to be an actress. I think most of my fans know that it's such an important part of me. It's something that I just enjoy doing so much that I wish to do till I'm, till I'm alive, till I'm whenever I want to just be on a movie set playing different characters. So moving from one film to the other, even at a young age of 18 when I started at 17, we're doing 5, 8 films at one time. But I think today the kind of fun I'm having with my characters like Crew or Janeja or Baki Murders, I think it's a different kind of fun. So the idea is that if you love your job and you enjoy doing what you enjoy, I think it's like oxygen, it just happens naturally. So for me, acting is my oxygen. I just love doing it.
Since we're talking about Katie, there is a story that I've heard. I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's a real one, like I've been hearing about it. So there was a scene that you were saddened and you had to cry. Can you tell us about this story?
And then Karan is like, oh no, but people did not know who was dead. It is a famous story, which he always loves to say. But no, I mean, that's not, I think it's just like a joke between us. And we always like pulling each other's leg because I think the way he kind of did Pooh and, he actually made that character, because he felt it. And I mean, I'm ever so indebted and grateful to Karan for giving me a character that, I don't know, 50 years later, people will still be saying, oh my God, whatever.
So this year alone, you had 4 diverse films. Like you had Janeja, Crew, and then you had TPM and Signal again. So is this a conscious decision to have these much different diverse genres, have different genres, different characters?
I think now in this changing times of the film industry back home, I think it's important that every actor kind of explores different sides to them. It's also, I think, at the stage and age I am in my career, it's just something that's coming naturally to choose these kind of roles, to explore the artist also in me, but also to explore the person in me. Like the Buckingham Murders character was so close to my heart. I wanted to just be myself and just be there and, just play that part with utmost sincerity and passion. And that's why I also produced the film. So I'm very, very proud of that film also. It's also a film and a character that I feel that I was very true to itself and its authenticity, because we kind of shot the film in England. We had characters who could speak in English. The ones who spoke in Hindi were the ones that, could only speak in Hindi. So it kind of saw, like a bringing together of cultures. That it also spoke a very valid point that cinema is beyond words, is beyond language. And that's why we're also at the Red Sea Film Festival, and I'm from India, people from across the world are showing their films here. Because cinema knows no language, I think. So it's just amazing that people watched it and love it. So I'm very, very proud of that movie.
It is. When we watched that film on its premiere, we were in Bombay, we were lucky enough to be there. And yes, your role is so intense to the point where we might never saw that kind of a range in a character that you made. Since we're in a festival, and Hansa Mehta is a great independent filmmaker. What do you see in effect, where do you see independent filmmaking in Bollywood? Do they merge in the future? Is it the future?
I think that it is going to be pretty much the future, because we have so many different filmmakers who have so many beautiful stories to tell, and it's up to actors to take up the responsibility of playing different parts and telling stories, and interesting stories, you know. I mean, of course one can do the commercial blockbuster movies and that's really important, but it's also important to feel yourself and tell a story and understand, you know, the actor you want to be. And there's different filmmakers, you know, so many filmmakers out there doing special stuff. So if, you know, there is a commercial filmmaker like Jeddah, there's also Hansal Mehta who's doing Buckingham Murders. There's also Imtiaz Ali who just made a beautiful film like Chakila. So I think there's a lot of different stories to tell, and it's up to the actor to straddle telling different stories.
Speaking of one of the different films that you've done, let's see. I hope you're not overwhelmed by the next film that I'm going to talk about. I just hope so. You guys can guess which film we're going to discuss next?
Jumping Man.
I don't think any conversation is ever complete without Jumping Man.
I'll be honest, that film took us by surprise.
Of course, I am the favorite.
What did you do to prepare for such a character? Because it just shined out on the screen. It was a hope for every lead actress, I believe, in Bollywood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we ever thought, I don't even think that it was going to become a benchmark to, you know, most of female characters after that in love stories and, you know, the movies. It was just that I think every girl and every woman has a side to them where, you know, they have that, want to do what they want to do. They want to follow their heart. They want to live life to the fullest. So every single girl connected to that character, that girl, that we want to be Geet. Because I think there is Geet in every girl that I've ever met. Everyone has that hidden Geet. She was such a positive character. She was such a character that was so full of life, who was so true to herself. And that's why I think people just always say like, okay, there goes Geet. Because her confidence, the way she just wanted to, you know, follow her love and do that, I think everyone wants to, you know, be like that. And I honestly never thought that it would, you know, go down this road. Everyone would be like talking about this character, you know, 2 decades later. And I think that, you know, films are just, you know, destiny. They happen. Energies, they just meet. It's like cosmic energy, you know, in the sky. Just kind of, there's something that happens, and you know, it's just formed a constellation. It's just there. It just it has to happen. अगर होना होता है तो होता है. अगर नहीं होना होता है तो नहीं होता है. I think that's just the way films are made. I believe that. And Jab We Met had the energy of just, you know, Imtiaz, of Shahid and me, and the entire team of actors, of just something magical just came out of it. You know, those, you can't plan like a Jab We Met 2. If we go to make a plan, I don't know, some plans, I don't know, it just never happens. So it's going to just take its course and it's going to happen.
Most definitely, like Imtiaz was, I believe, his first. So yeah, that combination, it happened. You cannot plan such a thing. Are you more of a Geet?
Oh my god.
I think everyone, some people see me as Geet, some people see me as Kapoor. I think they oscillate and they keep changing who they feel I am, you know. Yeah. I know, but I think it's a bit of everything. I'm a bit of just everything. Yeah, I'm just my favorite. So yeah, now it's just that. Now all my fans just know me as that, and I love it when they call me Bebo. It's like, it's actually a name given by my parents, because it's a name of love. It's a name that you call somebody with so much love. And today, I think all over the world, wherever I go, people call me Bebo. And I just love that feeling when people and my fans address me with that.
Bebo!